Well, I might as well not beat around the bush. Back to the Future is an amazing movie. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, A+, 5 stars, you name it, this movie is brilliant. And this is technically the second time I've talked about it, as I reviewed it on Film Exaggeration back in early 2014. Don't watch it. Please don't. Anyway, the movie follows a teenager named Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, who is the sunglass-wearing, skateboarding, guitar-playing dude. Even though he doesn't have the perfect life, he is friends with a scientist named Doc Brown, played by Christopher Lloyd. And it just so happens that one day Doc Brown has invented a time machine out of a DeLorean. You know, just an average Friday. But afterwards, Doc is killed by Libyan terrorists, and Marty takes the time machine and travels back 30 years to 1955. While there, he accidentally stops his parents from meeting, and now he has to get them back together while the younger Doc tries to get him home. You know, when I describe the plot, it sounds really weird, and it is, but in the best possible ways. Every scene in this movie is so perfectly constructed. This is some of the best direction I've ever seen. Every shot is perfectly composed, every actor fits perfectly. In fact, they actually stopped production a few weeks in just because they thought the main actor who they originally had, Eric Stoltz, wasn't working. The exposition never feels forced. I love every character. The villain Biff is an over-the-top but still threatening presence. George is likable but funny in his geekiness. Lorraine is charming, and Marty and Doc have some of the best on-screen chemistry in cinema.
Doc.
Don't
Doc,
tell me anything!
Doc,
Quiet! Quiet! I'm gonna read your thoughts. Let's see now, you come here from a great distance?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't tell me! You want me to buy a subscription to the Saturday Evening Post?
No!
Not a word, not a word, not a word now. Quiet. Donations. You want me to make a donation to the Coast Guard Youth Auxiliary?
Doc, I'm from the future.
This movie juggles a lot of different genres, and every single one of them work. It's a comedy that's funny, it's a romance that's sweet, it's an action movie that's thrilling, and it's a sci-fi that's creative. Oh, and the special effects. There aren't that many when you look back on it, but the ones they have are really good. And it does a great job of building suspense. The climax is one of those things I like to call an anxiety climax. By that I mean it keeps making things worse and worse, as if it's trying to give the audience an anxiety attack. What else can I say? The music. The music is amazing. Alan Silvestri's score is one of the most uplifting in movie history. I want this to play every time I accomplish something, even if it's something as easy as, I don't know, tying my shoe or something. Is there anything wrong with this movie? Well, it is a time travel movie, so there are a few things that don't really add up, but they're very small, and most people wouldn't notice them. That they know the lightning will strike at 10:04, but not which second. Also, I feel that as good as the ending is, they could have easily just propped the rear of the car up and saved them a lot of trouble. But yeah, this movie is an absolute masterpiece. I actually think it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's about as close to perfection as you can get. If you for some reason haven't seen it, go watch it right now. I guarantee you'll like it. If you don't, well, I don't think you're a person. Go away. But yeah, as I said, 10 out of 10, a classic in every sense of the word, and it started one of the best movie trilogies of all time. But before we get to the other two, we have to talk about Zemeckis' first attempt at animation. See you then.